Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, June 24th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am open to receive the expanded blessings and then I nurture my way through the feels. So today is a blessed day. We have the Sun conjunct Jupiter in Cancer. Now this is interesting because Jupiter blessings can sometimes bring us to a very cat and mouse game of chess. There's a reason why I said that. So Jupiter is a beneficial, beautiful planetary energy, and to have Jupiter or any Sagittarius in your corner can always be a blessed thing. I am the Sagittarius in your corner right here. That being said, I have an interesting perspective on this. I always have, because I've consciously gone through several Jupiter energies, Jupiter transits, and been like, well, that's not what one would expect from a blessed energy. The most recent one being my Gaia Blooming page. So I have a chart for Gaia Blooming when Gaia Blooming was created, and when the Gaia Blooming Facebook page disappeared, Gaia Blooming was in her Jupiter return, meaning Jupiter was in the same place where it was when Gaia Blooming was created. And that's pretty interesting, right? Because it just disappeared. And yet, as I looked at my astrology and the astrology of Gaia Blooming, it does still feel beneficial, even if it doesn't necessarily look that way when we look at it from reality's eyes. I believe that it's pushing us into a new, abundant energy, okay? So that's my little side note when it comes to this Sun-Jupiter conjunction, because sometimes we're like, yes, universe, throw the flowers and the money and the love and the good things all at me, right? And the universe will. And sometimes there's the cat and mouse chess game. Now I'm laughing about that because I was like, oh, you know, the new moon is happening really early on Wednesday morning, really close to this Jupiter conjunction. Let me look at the Sabian symbol. And the Sabian symbol is a cat and mouse arguing. And I thought that was funny because I feel like we have a lot of cat and mouse arguments happening out there, right? But back to the blessings. Back to the blessings. Today is the day to wake up and before you open your eyes, tune in to the goodness, the benevolence, the love of the universe from out there and also from in here. Breathe it in, receive it as it wants to show up for you. Let yourself marinate in that a little bit and then, move on with your day. Now, I can't say that this energy is coming completely innocently to us, because there's just some crazy astro that we're moving through at the same time. The yods are continuing, and the Sun-Jupiter conjunction is part of a Pluto yod, with the yod, the finger of God, pointing at Pluto, which is a reminder, don't be fake. Yes, check your vibes, but allow yourself to be authentic and move through them. Now, I gotta say, I don't love these cards that I pulled. I love the Deep Place card that I pulled, but these cards that I pulled, I got, sorrow, we've got a little miser, we've got a little stress, we've got a little projections, and then a little understanding. So when I was looking at these, I was like, whew, like I kind of wanted like some star energy and, promises of good. And the universe is like, we got some processing to do in these energies. And so you got to be aware of that. This Sun-Jupiter conjunction is coming right after the Sun and Pluto make their exact Inconjunct. And the inconjunct between Jupiter and Pluto is happening so late on Monday evening that it's happening early in the morning for most people on Tuesday. So this yod, this Pluto yod, this Plutonic colonic yod is part of this Sun-Jupiter conjunction. Not to mention that the Sun and Jupiter are also being squared by Saturn, Neptune. Now, while that's not exact, the square is activated. And then we also have potential spam calling me. Go away. Shoo, blocking my view. We also have the Sun and Mars building into a sextile, which a sextile is a helpful, happy connection. Please, spam, go away. This is Jupiter. It's, it's playing. Anyway, this Sun Mars sextile that we have building is important. Mars people are very persistent and really annoying. Okay, so the Sun, this is the third time they tried. Sun, Mars in conjunction, or not in conjunction, sextile, sorry, got thrown off my path. This energy is a reminder that moving in focus, coming back to focus, even if you get pulled out of focus like that, bringing yourself back to focus is part of the work. Even if the focus is, I'm feeling sorrow right now, I'm feeling sad about something, and allowing yourself to hold presence. I think that's part of the magic of Virgo energy that Virgo energy can bring. If Virgo energy can get out of the mind, it brings the most divine presence. Virgos, you are masters of presence. And so this energy can help ground you into the moment, which can help you open to receive the beauty and the benefit that's here for you. Now we also have Mercury and Chiron in a square. And so in this square energy, which is a challenge, Mercury in Cancer may be feeling through some of the wounding energy that we have to move through and process, or some of the stressful energy. But it's likely that there's some, I'm kind of feeling inner child, foundational energies that are bubbling up that need to be looked at. Especially if you are feeling stressed, but you're not sure what you're feeling stressed about. There's also a good chance that it's projection from around the world from all of these energies. So there's that. Now, after that, the astro kind of slows way down. We do have a square between the moon and the nodes before the moon shifts into Cancer late in the evening. And that's another really good check-in. Can you lean into your dreams, the daydream? Are you over-fixating on what is happening in reality? There's only so much we can do when we fixate on reality. There's a lot more that we can do when we can tune into our higher self, our higher consciousness, and our dreams. And this card from the Deep Place is the card of dreams, and or dream time, and I'm gonna read some of that in just a little bit. Moon into Cancer takes us deep into the dark of the moon before the new moon. And dark of the moon in Cancer, again, it can bring stuff up within you, within your ancestry. So just be aware, you may be feeling things and you're like, I don't even know where this is, but it may be something that's in you. And it may be something that you've also pushed away, speaking of the haunted card yesterday, to be dealt with later. The moon's first connection is with Saturn. And so Saturn might be like, hey, you need to take responsibility for this energy, own it, and move it through you. But Saturn also might be like, hey, this isn't your responsibility. You need to shake it off. And so it's up to you kind of where you go with that. It's one or the other. I find a lot of times my Saturn's in the 4th house. I gotta dig in. But sometimes the work is releasing it. I also want to mention that right after this, the moon and Neptune will be squaring each other, and that's going to show up in dream time. So dream time may offer some really interesting information as well. So build into the full moon, new moon, we definitely got some energies and we got some stuff that we need to let go of. Let me read the dream time card. But one last thing, please hold space for understanding for any and all of this process, and keep in mind, this is a blessed day. No matter how it shows up, please take the time in the morning to connect in. So dream time. Dream time is a space where the usual rules of time and space don't apply, where we can imagine, let go of mental constraint, and wander around in magic. It's an experience of dancing with the beyond, receiving messages from another place, letting ourselves be guided by wildness and magic. We all need space to dream, to bring our visions forward, explore our intuition, play in the world of imagination and possibility, where anything is possible. How might you cultivate this space of dreaming for yourself? And it has some questions. How often do you let yourself dream? How might you deepen into a practice of dreaming to make room for more intuition and imagination? The morning when you wake up or as you're falling asleep are ideal times for this, because we get ourselves into alpha, and in that state we can connect so much deeper to our higher consciousness, and we are definitely in creator zone when we get there. So that's a beautiful time, like before you open your eyes, to connect in. I promise it's life-changing. What do you dream of? What might it look like to bring this dream to a space of open and free imagination? The affirmations. I give my dreams room to move, become, and unfold. I trust my intuition and imagination. I embrace the beauty of my dreams. And it gives you some practices. Keep a dream journal. Notice what's coming through in dream time. There's no need to interpret or understand. Make practice of just making room for it. Give yourself space to dream today. 15 minutes to daydream, doodle, wander in the imagination without needing to add it up to anything in particular. So I think that's such a perfect card for these energies, and I really encourage you to utilize this because it is there in the astro for us in this as well. I'm going to leave that there for today. Have a blessed day. You can book a reading. Reach out. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and may your guiding light be strong. And know that you can trust the process. Namaste.